Galaxy S25 Ultra is the most enticing phone that Samsung has ever made. The thing is addictively delightful to use. I'd say this is the closest a phone has ever come to being an iPhone killer, but at the same time, should you actually go out and buy one right now? In most cases, I would say no. Let me explain why. So, on one hand, it's actually kind of hard to describe just how much I love using this thing. I mean, just from a technical materials perspective, the glass being used on the front and back, the now stronger titanium on the body, this is one tough phone. I've been specifically using it without a case to test it. And so far, at least, it's been in a camera bag, it's been in backpacks, pockets, it's been embedded into our table during a failed intro. I even painfully sat here rubbing my wedding ring against it, and there is a little more dust collection than I would like, but zero in the way of damage. Only thing that has unfortunately marked it is a pretty nasty 1.5 meter drop straight onto concrete, but when I saw that happen, I was bracing myself for a lot worse than this. The battery life is even better than last year. It's just under 9 hours of total screen on time per charge when the screen is set to the default 1080p, which means I'm reaching the end of my days with 30 to 40% left in the tank consistently. But also, is this not just like gorgeous? It's like the precise looking design of the phone paired with this almost borderless display that's so vibrant, so crisp, and almost immune to reflections to the point where you don't even need to turn the brightness high to see it clearly, all topped off with easily Samsung's most beautiful software ever. Actually, I'll tell you how you know that Samsung has hit the nail on the head with this One UI 7 Android skin. Drisha, wife and lifetime iPhone user, picked this phone up for the first time, rolled it around in her hands, scrolled for 5 minutes. She looked at me and she said,
"You know what? I actually like this."
She has never said that before to me in the 5 years that we've been together, but I can kind of see why she said it here. It feels like this software is specifically designed to feel familiar to an iPhone user. The icons and widgets are now more in line than ever. The multitasking page is now practically identical. The way that you can now swipe down from the right to pull up your control center and then swipe down from the left to open a separate notifications tray. The way that you customize your lock screen is like, okay, copy my homework and don't even worry about changing it. Would it be even better if Samsung had been more original? Maybe. But here's the thing. I actually think Samsung is pulling it off better than Apple. I love how now when I'm browsing the settings, I can just type approximately what a setting might be, in human language, and the phone understands what I'm looking for. This used to be such a pain before, because you need to remember exactly what the phone labels each specific setting as if you want to find it. The Samsung photo gallery feels way more intuitive than Apple's, who's honestly just massacred their Photos app in iOS 18. And it's also way more intelligent. Like when I'm searching for past pictures, it is spot on. It understands the assignment every time. People always talk about maximum brightness. Oh dear God. But I really like how dim the minimum brightness on this gets. It's less strenuous on your eyes just before bed. And the thing is just so fast. The iPhone always has this implicit reputation as the smooth one, the one that does animations right. Well, I don't actually think that's the case anymore. This Samsung feels blazing fast, thanks to each animation being both very smooth, like the iPhone, while also being tuned to be quicker than Apple's. It gives the phone this feeling of instantaneousness that actually makes the iPhone feel slow by comparison. So why on earth would I not recommend that you run out and you buy this thing right now? Okay. There's a few reasons. In this moment, you can get a Galaxy S24 Ultra brand spanking new for $800, whereas this is a $1,300 phone. It's like 60% more expensive. Okay, that's fine. That happens every year. And usually I am very much on the side of, we use our phones so much, why not just buy the latest one if you can afford it? But this is one of the first cases where I'm still not convinced. First of all, I feel like I've made it pretty clear just how much I love Samsung's new Android skin, but you should be getting practically the full One UI 7 feature set on the S24 Ultra too. This new phone has an even faster chip than last year, like significantly faster. Just to give you an idea, we ran a 30-minute stress test on this S25 Ultra, the S24 Ultra before it, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And while the S25 Ultra does have the lowest stability, meaning that over the course of that 30 minutes, it lost the most performance compared to where it started, because of how high its starting point was, even its lowest performance is still about 25% faster than the lowest of the other two phones. But the thing is, I can't find a way to actually use that power in my day-to-day life. Like I said, the phone does just feel faster than last year, but that's just the software. That's not because of the chip. And in terms of games, I wish the landscape was different. I wish the top 50 games on the Play Store were all just super graphically intense, massive 3D worlds, but they're not. To appeal to the widest pool of people, most mobile games are developed to run on $100 phones. So finding ones that actually benefit from this power is becoming quite a niche endeavor. You'll have to be specifically looking for them. And then also, you can have the most powerful chip in the world, but especially on Android, which is more often than not a victim of lazy developer syndrome, some apps are just gonna lag anyway. So like, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket recently. It plays completely fine on the latest iPhone, 60 frames per second. Hell, it plays fine on an iPhone 12, but on the 2025 flagship Samsung, it lags. I've noticed this with the Amazon app. It's sloppily programmed. I've noticed it with Zoom calls. Like, the Android app is just laggier, and it seems to run the camera in much worse quality. The list goes on. My point being, having this much power is absolutely incredible, but I don't think the average person is going to notice compared to the S24 Ultra, because most of the bottlenecks come down to software, not hardware. And then there is the AI part of the equation. The majority of the appeal of this S25 Ultra, more so than maybe any phone ever released, is tied to AI. We've been told this AI is only free till the end of 2025, but we still have no idea how much the AI is going to cost. Now, I will say, some of these new AI features are amazing, like AI Select. Game changer. You know when someone sends you a whole paragraph and you just want to copy one sentence from that paragraph, this solves it. Or the ability to quickly screen grab something